Live, why is it not counting down? Okay. Hello and good day, pre-algebra. We're going to get a little bit of a taste of what PO4 has to offer. It's a 3-page objective, definitely like a 3-course meal. Today's just the appetizer to see kind of whet your palate for what is coming ahead. So first of all, we need to figure out what factors are. What is a factor? You've heard the word for sure. What does it mean? I'll use it in a sentence. What are the factors of 12?
Like numbers that you like multiply.
Yeah, okay. So a factor is a number that goes into, that goes is kind of messy. A number that goes into another number, and here's the key, evenly. Okay? A number that goes into another number evenly. A number that goes into another number evenly. So, for example, like I said, the factors of 12, what are the numbers that go into 12 evenly? Dominic. 3 does. What does 3 go with? Like, what's its factor buddy? 3 and 4, right? Because 3 and 4 multiply to make 12. What's another factor pair or factor buddies? 2, what's its factor
6
buddy? 2 and 6, okay? And 4, we got that one up there, right? That's factor buddy with 3.
1 and 12.
We can't forget about 12 itself, and of course 1 goes into 12 12 times, okay? So this objective is going to have, it's going to kind of get a lot into your multiplication facts, your division facts, okay? If you're confident with those, this is going to be easier than if you're not. I guess I'll put it like that. You will be able to use a calculator, which is helpful. It's a tool, okay? But ultimately, we're going to be looking at factors. You've done greatest common factor before, right? This is not a new concept. It is a review concept, okay? And so we are going to talk about a couple different methods. Again, just an appetizer here. A couple different methods of how you can find greatest common factor of a couple of numbers. And the first one, we're going to do what's called the listing method and then what's called the table method. We'll do each of them, so don't write too big underneath this section here because we're going to do 2 different methods. But first of all, the listing method, okay? It says finding the greatest common factor is as easy as 1, 2, 3, or FCG, okay? Which is greatest common factor backwards, right? What do you suppose the F stands for? Factor, okay? Identify the, I'll do it in red because it's super important, factors of each number. Okay, identify the factors of each number. C stands for common. Okay? Circle the, again, super important, so we'll put it in red. Circle the common factors. And then G,
Greatest.
the greatest, right? The greatest of the common factors. The greatest of the common factors is the answer. Okay? So step 1, identify the factors. Step 2, circle the common ones. Step 3, look for the greatest of those circled factors. The greatest common factor is what you are looking for. That is your solution. Okay? Ring a bell? Yeah. So for example, everyone done writing this down? I'm going to scroll down so I can, okay. For example, if we have 40 and 72, and again, we're going to do 2 methods here, so leave some space here. But we're going to start by listing the factors of each number. So here we have 40, here we have 72. What are the factors of 40? What number is going to 40 evenly? And here's where knowing your multiplication table, knowing your factors is going to be beneficial. Give me a pair, Claire. 10 and 4. Okay. Good. Melanie?
20 and 2.
Yup. Okay.
5 times 8.
5 times 8. Don't forget about the easy one.
40 and 1.
41.
Yeah. 1 and 40. Okay, 1 and 40. Factors of 72. This one's got quite a few. Oh, it's over there. Dominic. Yes. 8, 9. Connor?
72 and 1.
Yes, someone's got to take it. Thank you, Connor. Can't forget about that one.
Wait, I think I have one.
There are 3 more.
18
Wait a
and
minute.
4.
4 more, sorry. 4
Eight-
more.
18 and 4.
18 and 4. I heard that. Callie, what are you saying? 30, yep.
You gosh dang it!
Well, let's
Wow.
hold our, let's not hold out. Melanie?
12 and 6.
Yup. And 1 more.
I don't know.
How many are left?
I quit.
There's 1 more.
Wait, do we have 12 and 2?
Someone does. Someone knows. Someone's gonna figure it out. This even deserves a
Wait.
Wait. Here's 5 seconds.
4 and 3.
Yes, 3 and 24.
Oh, that's what I was about to say.
Well, he called me first.
Okay, so we've listed all the factors, right? And as we've already seen, each method kind of has its advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantage of this method is that if you aren't familiar with your factors, A, how do you know when you're done, right? Maybe you thought you were done after 8, 9, and 1, 72, okay? Missed all those other ones. Or you get something wrong, right? So the disadvantage to this, if you are not familiar with your factors, Claire, then I think the table method will be better off for you, but this is a nice organized way to find it. Because the hard work is done, right? Finding the factors, that's the hard work, that's not done. Next step, we look for the common ones. What are the common factors? 1 and 1, and 2 and 2, and 4 and 4, and 8 and 8.
There's no 2.
What?
Wait. Oh, yeah, there is. Wait.
Oh, I circled.
4.
Yeah.
4.
8.
So, once you circle those common factors, now it's mirror on the wall, which is greatest of them all. Which is the greatest of the circled factors? It is 8. Okay? So the greatest common factor of 40 and 72 is 8. Okay? This is the listing method. It's pretty organized. It's not difficult, like I said, unless you're not familiar with your factors. How do you know when you've got them all? Are you right? Blah, etc. But this is the way that you could do it. Okay. Last year in 6th grade, Mrs. Gambino showed you the table method.
Oh, I hated that. Probably.
Ooh, if
but
you hated it, then maybe listing is the method for you.
I used. It took me.
But how the
5
table
hours.
method works,
I used
okay?
the table instead.
This is method number 2 here. You've got your numbers 40 and 72, and we are going to put them in some sort of table, leaving that left side blank.
No, I don't like this way.
Okay?
I
So, you know what?
forgot how to
And
do it.
the beauty of math is that there's oftentimes multiple ways to get to the same answer. If a method, if you don't jive with this, there are other ways. Okay, just like when you go out to dinner, you're expected to eat the appetizer in complete silence.
No.
This is the appetizer, we must be completely silent.
I thought the thing before this was that.
No, this is still the appetizer.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Then, yeah, there was the main course.
Yeah, well, that's what appetizers do. They try to fill you up, but then you order something else, and then, you know, it's It's just all this money gouging thing. So to think about the table method, the advantage to this is you don't have to know all the factors of 40 and 72. All you start with is what is any number that goes into both 40 and 72. First one that pops in your head.
1.
Not 1 though, except for that one, because that's not going to change anything. Yes?
4.
4, okay? If you know 4 goes into 72 and 40, you are going to write the 4 right here, right? And then you are going to divide by 4
Oh, never mind. I remember.
and
this
divide by 4. And then the next row of your table is going to be what's left. 40 divided by 4 is
Oh, I actually
10.
like this one. Never mind.
72 divided by 4 is 18.
What the heck? What is Sigma?
Okay? And you look at what you have left, that 10 to the 18, and you kind of do it again. You say, what goes into both
2,
10
2.
and 18? 2 does. So you write the 2 over on the left, right? And then you divide by 2, divide by 2, and the next row of your table
5
is
and
what
9.
you have left.
5 and 9.
5 and 9. Okay? And then you ask yourself, what goes into both 5 and 9?
1.
1 does, right? And that's the only thing.
What about 8?
8 does not go into 5, 8 does not go
What?
into 9.
Oh.
Right. So once you get down to the 1, right? Once you get to the point where the only common factor is a 1, you're done. Get to 1, then you're done, right? And then our answer we know is already 8 because we solved it over here. How do we get 8 from the table method here? Where does 8 come from? Who remembers that?
There's an 8, 18.
You do 4 times 2 times 1.
Thanks, Darth. Yeah, 4 times 2, or 4 times 2 times 1. You multiply what's on the left side here, and 4 times 2 times 1 equals 8, and that's the same answer that we got over here.
Whoa.
Okay?
I
So-
know mind blown.
The advantage to this is we didn't have to know that 36 went into 72, or 12 went into 72, or 18, anything like that. We just said, what is a number I can divide by? Didn't have to be 4 to start with. It just was. Okay? What's a number I can divide by? Write that there. Do the division. What's left? What's a number that goes into 10 and 18? Write that there. 2. Do the division. What's left? The only thing left is 1. And when you get 1, you're done. Okay? You multiply what's on the left and you get 8 as an answer there anyway. So, 2 methods to use. If you know a third one and you're like, yeah, Mr. Schultz, this has not worked for me, either of them. I got my own way. As long as you get the correct answer, use it. Like, I don't care.
Yes, this is.
Literally, I don't care. Okay? As long as you get the correct answer, that is what is important to me. So, I hope you enjoyed the appetizer. There is no homework for tomorrow. We'll continue with the second course at that time.
Oh, so we don't have to do 12 and 30 and 16?
No, do nothing else. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Question? I do not. Last year my homeroom broke it, and I never got another one. All right, outro with gusto. That's how you math.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.